Let me ask some basic questions. How many prime ministers did India have? Well, 14, and the incumbent Narendra Modi is the 15th prime minister. But to whom is the Teen Murti Bhavan dedicated? Well, to only the first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru. This anomaly has, however, just got corrected. Hi and welcome to TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Tanya, and in this video, I'll tell you why there was a need for a PM Sangrahalaya. Let's begin. On Thursday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya in New Delhi. Now, you may think that it is a normal development. However, the museum being inaugurated at the Teen Murti complex makes it an extraordinary development. The Teen Murti complex is presently associated with only the first Prime Minister of the country, Jawaharlal Nehru. However, the newly inaugurated museum building integrates the Teen Murti Bhavan with the newly constructed Block 2nd. The Teen Murti Bhavan used to be Nehru's residence, so the Nehru Memorial Museum and Library was set up in his memory at the venue. In 2018, the Modi government announced a plan to establish a museum for the former prime ministers of the country. At the 43rd annual general meeting of the NMML, the proposal was considered and cleared by then Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh. The decision was, however, opposed by Congress and the left liberal ecosystem and was described as an attempt to dilute first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru's legacy. Now, this was more of an outburst from the Lithuanians lobby that has always insisted on maintaining the exclusivity of Nehru's persona. However, PM Modi has made it clear that the contribution of all former Prime Ministers needs to be acknowledged and honored. The Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya is actually a symbol of non-partisan politics. A press release by the Prime Minister's office stated, guided by the vision of PM Modi to honor the contribution of all the Prime Ministers of India towards the nation building, the Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya is a tribute to every Prime Minister of India since independence, irrespective of their ideology or tenure in office. Prime Minister Modi too emphasized that the purpose of the museum is to recognize the contribution of all the former prime ministers and acknowledge their contribution to the country's development. PM Modi said, "It is my good fortune that today I have got the opportunity to dedicate the Prime Minister's Museum to the nation. Every Prime Minister of the country has contributed immensely to the fulfillment of the goals of constitutional democracy. To remember him is to know the journey of an independent India." He added, PM Sangrahalaya will become the source of inspiration for the generations to come. Here, our youth will be able to witness the hardships each Prime Minister faced and how they overcame it all to lay the foundations of new India. The Prime Minister also said, today PM Sangrahalaya has also become a living reflection of the shared heritage of each government that served the country. The museum thus makes a statement. It makes one thing clear: India has reached its present state of evolution due to the efforts of 14 prime ministers. Some of them led the country during wars, some of them took the country out of an economic crisis, and still some other helped India become a nuclear power. The citizens of the country have a right to know about all of them, and there is nothing political about this. The former PMs of the country represented different parties and different ideologies, so almost everyone is getting represented. By inaugurating the Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya, PM Modi has therefore corrected a major anomaly.